UPSC aspirants, welcome to Aura IAS Academy. So in this session, we will discuss one of the important topics, political science paper 2, that is the topic of security dilemma. So if you take this issue of security dilemma, it is clearly a part of UPSC syllabus, which is mentioned in paper 2, where we have the topics of nuclear disarmament, arms control, non-proliferation, national security. So these are the topics which are mentioned in UPSC syllabus. So it is a part of UPSC syllabus. So what is security dilemma? So it is a situation. It is a situation where measures taken by one country, measures taken by one country to protect a national security, to protect national security is perceived as a threat by the rival countries. Threat by a rival country or countries, leading to countermeasures. So this is how we can define this security dilemma. Whether security dilemma will it limit nuclear arms race? All right. So this is a question mark. All right. Let us try to examine this. So first point, definitely we can say that when there is a perceived threat by one country over the measures taken by the other country, all right, so it will lead to what you call trust deficit. It will lead to trust deficit. So security dilemma will lead to trust deficit, all right, between the countries. It will lead to trust deficit between the countries, where there will be an increased what you call suspicion, all right, between the countries. All right. So because of this, all right, the defensive actions of one country is seen as the offensive actions by the rival countries. Say for example, if one country goes for a missile test, if one country goes or what you call strengthens its missile defense system, so these missile tests are strengthening missile defense systems, it is seen as an offensive measures by rival countries. All right. So this security dilemma, it will lead to what you call defensive measures by one country, right, seen as offensive measures. Right. So this is how we should so this is another outcome of the security dilemma. So this security dilemma, because of increased increased suspicion, it will lead to nuclear arms race. And this is clearly evident, particularly if you take the example of Cold War. Era. So during Cold War era, what happened? All right, the suspicion between America and Soviet Russia ultimately led to what we call increased nuclear increased arms race, building up of arsenals, building up of weapons of mass destruction, right? So this went on in at a competitive level between both the groups, right? So that means, right, whenever there is a perceived threat, it will lead to arms race, right? So, right, and even we know what happened. Both the countries, right, took measures. We have START 1 talks, START 2 talks, right, strategic arms reduction treaty, right, treaty 1, treaty 2, right? So what you call a strategic arms limitation treaty, SALT, right? So we have these kind of START. So these are some of the initiatives. These are the some of the initiatives taken to reduce the what you call arms race, right? So, but ultimately, right, this security dilemma, it will lead to arms race, right? And now, whether importance is given to national security or international peace. Remember, every country gives highest importance to its national security. Highest importance is given to national security. So, all right, at the cost of international peace or international commitment. So, national security is given importance at the cost of international peace. The cost of international peace. All right. So now, uh, according to realists, they say that this what you call security dilemma is unavoidable. It is unavoidable in the existing international system because there is unevenness among the countries. All the countries are not equally footed, whether in terms of defense or military or in terms of economy, because today economics and defense both are interrelated, the economic competition and the military competition. So both are what you call two sides of the same coin. This economic competition leads to what you call a rivalry. So there is unevenness in the present international system. So in this existing international system, according to realists, all right. So this what you call security dilemma. This security dilemma is unavoidable. It is unavoidable. All right. So that means whether this security dilemma really controls arms race. All right. So answer is no. All right. Answer is no. That means security dilemma will only increase arms race. It will only increase arms race, but not, right? It will not. It will not reduce what you call arms race. It will not limit arms race. All right. So this is all right. What you call the factual reality. This is the factual reality. All right. So that means we can definitely say that security dilemma is a fundamental obstacle, right, in limiting the arms race. So tomorrow in UPSC, you can expect a question like critically examine, all right, the role of security dilemma in limiting the arms race. So these kind of questions you can expect in UPSC mains. Not only say, remember, so this is a topic that is useful for both optional as well as in general studies paper 2. All right, that is in what you call polity, governance, and international relations. All right. So this is about the issue of security dilemma. All right. So what is required to control? What is required to control this arms race? A strict adherence to international laws. So let us even have look at different initiatives taken to control this arms race. That is, what are different initiatives that were brought in, right, to control the nuclear arms race and promote international peace.